started. Ronda Rousey's going to steamroller. Ronda Rousey's an Olympian that was a multi-time world champion. Gina Carano was pretty in a time when women's MMA saw, I mean, still not very good, but when Gina Carano was fighting, it was significantly worse. Ronda Rousey's going to fucking steamroller, and it's just going to watch, two middle-aged women going through menopause fight each other. Well, how old is Ronda Rousey? We know?
Late 30s.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I have no interest in that. Who gives a fuck? Oh, fuck me, dude. Ronda and Gina. How fucking, whoever thought about that, man? Are they going to be half naked? I guess I will be half naked. Might be making it a little better. I don't know. Do you guys care about Gina and Ronda? No, nobody gives a fuck. Maybe if you put some oil on it, do some dollar bills, people might give a fuck. But really, like, not many people give a fuck about women's MMA in general, It's like, it's like the WNBA. Everyone's like, oh, like, no one gives a fuck about women's sports. You take the weakest, softest motherfucker here, and you guys would beat up Amanda Nunes. Like, fucking the fat guy in the Hawaiian shirt, no offense, dude, I like you, but, like, you fuck up Amanda Nunes any day of the week. We got to remember what women excel at. Having kids, being mothers, making food, cleaning the house. Problem is, we've empowered them too much to ruin society.
Eddie Hearn saying that the belt is cringy and all this stuff. I don't think anybody looks at Eddie Hearn and says, "Oh, this guy's a visionary," or the guy's been in boxing forever. I look at him like most politicians. You've done nothing in the sport except stay in the lane and play by all the rules and ride right along with but you ended up becoming part of the problem is what happened. And I don't want to sit here and smash Eddie Hearn or anything else, but Eddie Hearn works for his dad. You know what I mean? He works for Dad.
Dana White.
Yeah, my new mate.
You are just Barry Hearn's son.
We've got him already.
Expect that from Dana.
What did it take? A month?
There hasn't been any pushback. Okay. This is like beating up babies. I feel like I came in and I'm beating up babies.
How him to get beating up babies?
Well, that's a sick mind for one. I don't know what the he was talking about there. That's quite disturbing, if I'm honest with you. When you talk about Zuffers, or whatever it's called, when you talk about their vision, what's their vision? What? Getting Max Kellerman to tell everyone that Callum Walsh is the next Roy Jones? Or putting Charles Martin on a headline show on a Sunday night in front of 126 people in your garage? In a ring that looks like you've just got it out of a local club show. I mean, what sort of f***ing vision's that? When you compare Matchroom shows to Zuffa shows, quite frankly, Zuffa shows are absolute, complete dog shit. And the reality is, yes, I do work for my dad. But guess what? Dana White has worked for his daddy for a long time. The Fertitta brothers. That's who he worked for. And right now, Dana White's got a new daddy. And his name is Turki Al-Sheikh. Turki Al-Sheikh is Dana White's pappy. And he has got to do whatever he's told because he works for TKO, which is owned by Seller and Saudis and Turki Al-Sheikh. So
hey, y'all be ready for our military to get cheap-shotted, especially our Navy. They've positioned some of our finest naval ships over there right in front of Iran. They're sitting ducks. They're going to set our military up. They're going to start this World War III. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be fighting our own government. I'm not going to be fighting Iranians, Chinese, Russians. Nope. Hell, I hope they win. I'm ready to fight our government. That's right. We're going to burn these motherfuckers down.
John's 37-38 right now, and he was a heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall's like 30, and it's a big deal that he's already the champ. Because it doesn't happen that often for a younger guy to win that belt right now. It's been an older
Tom's
division.
32 now.
Tom's 32.
Yes.
Yeah, Islam's like 33 years old now, I believe. So
yeah,
everybody's kind of getting up there. Justin Gaethje's 37 or 38, bro. He just became champion at 155.
That's
after
wild.
Volk won that belt past 35, everybody's like, the hell with that stat. If Volk did it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Hockey is like the last man sport. Like, I mean, look at the NFL, dude. You had that. I don't even want to say that its name because, like, It's just like, what somebody give me his name. Just come say his name. I want to say it. You know what I'm talking about, the halftime go.
Bad Bunny?
Bro, yeah, that like, dude, it is so crazy that this is America now. Like, back in the day, dude, the NFL was the fucking standard of being a fucking man. And now every fucking year, the NFL, I think they all get together around a table and say, you know what, guys, how do we fucking ruin this sport? How do we gay it up? Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we bring a gay foreigner who doesn't speak fucking English and have him perform it? The NFL is like fucking pathetic these days. So even like the NFL players can probably hate it. Yeah, no. NFL's gay. I think we'd all agree the NFL got real gay lately.
You've got a fighter in Fluffy Hernandez riding an 8-fight win streak. Is he on your level as we enter into Saturday in your eyes?
No, he's never fought a grappler like me, even striker, you know. He's been steamrolling guys that I can write a clinic on. So, no, he's not.
What type of fight are you expecting over 5 rounds against him?
No, I think he will wrestle at some point, but it would be a lot of kickboxing. It's kind of hard when you fight a guy like Hernandez because there's a pace difference. You know, he's a guy that fights relaxed, so there is moments of like boring fighting taking place just because the pace. But yeah, no, it should be a good one.
Когда вы хотите подраться?
Я хочу драться за пояс, конечно. Сказали месяц, май, соперник пока неизвестен.
Почему Перейра отказывается от 3-го поединка?
Я не знаю, отказывается он или нет, но пока нету от него новостей.
У вас есть планы перейти в тяжелый вес?
Есть. Первоначально я хочу вот этот вопрос закрыть с ним, неважно, за пояс или просто бой. Потом, возможно.
It only takes one person, right, really, to kind of revitalize the division, because no one really cares who they're beating, right? They can kind of build up anyone good enough to come and beat them. So, you know, with that said, I think you're kind of forgetting about the one X Factor guy, too, and Alex Pereira. He comes up to heavyweight. I think that revitalizes that division a lot, right? Because him coming up, for one, being he was a 185er originally. He moves all the way up to heavyweight, looking for his third title. He's not going to be the favorite even against some of these lesser ranked, so to speak, guys, maybe lesser valuable guys, I should say, like a Surreal Gone or Volkov. I mean, there's some, these are some tough matchups for him, right? And especially even like a Curtis Blades, or who wouldn't want to see him fight Derek Lewis, right? I think that'd be funner than hell, or there's good like fights and good names out there for him that I think could pump up, and I think he's kind of X factor. Gable Stevenson coming through is obviously going to be the X factor because he's going to fuck everybody up whether you like it or not. And who knows? How old's Kane? I mean, does he actually have a shot at coming back? He's what, 38, 39 probably?
He's 43. He's 43.
No, he's 43. I didn't realize he was that old. I thought he was younger maybe just time moves so damn fast, right? Yeah, damn, that's crazy. I mean, I guess he was like around my era, huh?
Do you book Cyril Gane against Alex Pereira in like an interim title fight, just to keep the division moving a little bit, and then the winner gets Aspinall when he comes back? Like, would that be the move?
Wouldn't you make that move? I think so, right? I think that's totally the move, especially if Alex is actually wanting to go to heavyweight. I don't know if has he ever actually said that out loud.
He has. He said he's talking about going to heavyweight for sure. He never, because he was going to go to John Jones. He was going to fight John Jones at heavyweight. That was going.
Yeah, I guess maybe my question. I know he said it out loud, but I guess my question is like, how serious is he really taking that? There's a lot of guys talk about moving up and doing different things for publicity or whatever. Alex is certainly the type of guy that would do it, and he's a huge son of a bitch, bro. Like I hung out with him way back in his glory days. Glory the promotion. He's actually in his glory days now, right? But and I couldn't believe how big that guy was, man. I was like, I don't know how you're making it. And he's not skinny either. I mean, he's very ripped and lean, but boy, he is a big guy, man. So I see him fitting in a heavyweight. Well, Anyway, so I just didn't know if he was actually taken as serious, but sounds like he is.
Quando aconteceu a parada, né, na luta, ele saiu ali reclamando, deu entrevistas, algumas pessoas não acreditaram, outras, né, meteram o pau. Né, com a saúde eu não brinco, né, cara? Eu vejo ali, o cara é lutador, o cara não vai fingir a parada e nada. O cara voltou agora, depois da cirurgia, eu vi a foto, acho que ele mesmo postou, né, o olho todo vermelho, até assustei, falei, assim, o olho é bem delicado, né?